All right. I believe we are now live to the nation. How you doing, guys? Today we're going to be doing some video editing in Premiere Pro, and we're going to walk you guys through how the whole process works from start to finish, and hopefully it will provide plenty of insight into what I do. So I'm going to bring up Premiere Pro here. Bam, there it is. So we have our timeline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through what all of this stuff means. I don't know how much you guys know about Premiere, but it's pretty basic when you think about it. So this is the timeline for May's monthly dev breakdown video. I've already put some stuff down here because this is stuff that I had to record footage for myself yesterday. So all of this, as you can probably tell, these are the voiceover clips. So if I hit play. Hello and welcome to the Monthly Dev Breakdown, the series where we run through the coolest stuff we've worked on each and every month. You can obviously tell that that's just the voiceover. Fun fact: I usually reuse the first few lines. Keep in mind this is all a work in progress and not the final product. So let's get started. These bits are probably from last month, or if not, many months ago. But yeah, I highly recommend using Premiere for video editing. I used to use Vegas and I just didn't like it. I like how Premiere works with Photoshop and After Effects, both of which I now use all the time. Anyway, so these are all the voice clips, and you can tell all of these lines in the middle. These are all separate cuts. Not quite like separate voiceovers. Sometimes I've just read all the script out at once, and I've just kind of cut it out to get the right take or for the right pacing. Sometimes I just cut stuff up. Like here, you can see lots of blank spaces because here I'm explaining aisles. Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole. So you can hear there, there's gaps between each one so that you can actually see it on stream, see it on the final video. So that's the soundtrack. You just want to describe. This blue line here is just a time lapse of the background footage, and then these bits of the videos on top. So for example, here I'm explaining the message bubbles that come up now. Let me make this a bit bigger so you guys can see what I'm doing. These message bubbles I'm explaining here, so I just put some footage of it on top. If you send a message in Minigolf, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in Zombie Massacre. My computer's struggling to catch up, so I might need to bump down the quality. But yeah, that's basically how it works. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be grabbing footage from the forums and from the devlogs and all sorts, and I'm just going to be putting it in time with all the recordings and stuff already done. So currently we're halfway through making the actual video. You start off by first I start with the script, and then I do the voiceovers, and then I put it all together into a video. I send it off to the rest of the staff team just to make sure it's correct. And if it's all good, it will go out usually the next day. And I'll make a thumbnail for it. And I'll make captions for it. Captions are something I've been doing for a couple months now. I don't know how useful they've come in. But this purple line here is the captions. So if you zoom in and make this a bit thicker and move this up, you can see ever so slightly here that we have each thing I'm saying in time with when I'm saying it. Hello and welcome to the Monthly Dev Breakdown, the series where we run through the coolest stuff we've worked on each and every month. And you can see it popping up there. I don't know why it looks so spaced out and strange there, but in the final version, it doesn't. So if you go over to captions up here, you can see that I have typed in what I'm saying. I've put an in and out point, so when I start saying it, when I finish saying it, I don't know if it animates when I play it. Keep in mind this is all. No, it doesn't. But you can see basically, I've written down what I'm saying, and when I'm saying it, and you can see it here. So I'll be doing that probably right at the end once I've got everything sorted out. Just in case someone that's hard of hearing wants to watch the video or something. It also helps with Twitter because when you scroll through Twitter and you see that post, it actually shows the captions, so you don't have to unmute just to see what the video is about, which I think helps a lot. But yeah, that's basically the basics. These red bits are titles, so this bit here and this bit here are actually made in After Effects. That's why they end in .aep. I don't know how well you can see that, unless you're like watching this full screen. You probably can't see anything. But yeah, these are After Effects. That's why it's all red, because it hasn't actually rendered it or anything. But I did this in Premiere, After Effects, I mean, so that it has this nice little flickery effect. I'm going to mute myself so you can actually kind of see it. There you go. It's kind of fading in and out, and I did that just because I wanted to give it like an unfinished effect, like some of it's still kind of, I want to say like broken, because most of the stuff in this is, as it says here, work in progress. And this bit, yeah, it fades out a little bit here as well. But yeah, this was all done in After Effects, and what I like about that is that you can just drag it straight into Premiere and get working on it. It's so useful. So this bit here is just a title at the bottom. Oh no, I'm thinking of this one. This one here is the subtitle at the bottom, which is just going to say like what the footage is going to be. So I'm going to put some accelerate images here. Here's the title just explaining. Oh, I've muted myself, haven't I? We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. There you go. So I've just thought I'd put the word Accelerate there because I'm talking about it. I've also noticed that right here, someone on my Steam has like ruined the what's it called? The time lapse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat a bit here, and I'm just gonna crop it right out, move it across, and then on the other end, zoom out, speed duration. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing right now because it's OBS is capturing the window, but I'm slowing it down here. And as you can see, it got a bit longer. I'm going to make it a bit slower. Right now, the video is at 959%. So if I crank that down just a little bit more. Just a bit more. There we go. So you can see that now matches the end of the video, and we can just kind of just trim that off. And boom, we have a nice time-lapse again. With no interruptions, hopefully. We'll see. If an interruption comes up, like let's say here, then maybe we can just put some footage on top of it and nobody would know. I've done that loads of times. Max says, I'd love to use Adobe's products if they weren't a monthly paid subscription. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm paying £30 a month for this. It's a ridiculous amount of money, but I mean, it's basically like required in the creative industry. So, what can you do? Manpeck says, that's why I've been struggling to learn how to use Resolve over the last year or so. Got tired of acquiring Premiere through other nefarious methods. I've meant to have a look at Resolve, but I don't want to, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I don't know if you can hear like the fan in the background, by the way. I have a fan pointing at me because it's 26 degrees in my room right now. It's not fun. Levi says you can just drag... I didn't know you could just drag clips from AE to Premiere. Yeah, it's really easy. I don't think it's quite just a drag. I think you need to go to File and then Import. Oh, I apologize about the fan. I'll make it a bit... I'll lower the setting. Hopefully it's not as high-pitched anymore. But if I overheat, I will turn it back up. But yeah, you can't see right now, but you can just go to File, Import, and then you can just like choose your file and then pick the composition, and then it'll just appear as like a block. Alright, so we're gonna run through the whole video and just listen to what I say, and then I'm going to go find that footage and just put it in. It's dead simple.
Not the final product. So, let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item.
So here I'm just talking about what Accelerate is, to people who might not know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the forums, and I'm going to see if we have any just general footage of the devlogs, because these videos are essentially just the devlogs compressed into a video, which is a much more digestible format because it's once a month. It's a quick 2 minutes, bam. So yeah, I'm just looking through the forums now, seeing what's going on. Damn, we have a lot of stuff. Jumping, item throw prediction, homing ball, wheel suspension, player interaction. I don't think, I don't know if we have any just general footage of gameplay. I'm pretty sure we do. Somewhere. Out of bounds handling, taxi. The dragon item, speed lines, nut yard. I go through all of this. Sunrise Isles, Pine Valley. Item card system. Yeah, so as a backup, we can just pick any of these videos that we have. Let's see, how does this one look? I know you guys can't see this right now. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, I'm going to use the card system demonstration video. So I'm going to pull up my good old standard YouTube downloading software, because I've in my experience, if you download straight back off the YouTube like the YouTube dashboard, the quality is really, really bad. I have no clue why. What do we have
First
next?
up, we've been working on item bouncing, like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling.
Alright, we know where those are, so that's cool. So I have downloaded that video. I'm gonna move it to my footage, and then I'm gonna drag it into source at the top left here. There you go, now you can see my cursor. I've just dragged it into here, and then from here, if I drag from here, I can only select the video, so it doesn't overwrite my voice. And then we're going to drag it along here and trim it down to there. And if we drag that into here, we can pick and choose what part of the video we want to include pretty easily. I think starting from here is pretty cool. It would be nice to show off the tracks, but I don't think we have any actual gameplay including the tracks. Oh, that was a good shot, whoever did that. This was probably Mac. Yeah, this works. It also really bugs me how some people record in 720p, some people record in 1080, and also Unreal has this horrible border all the way around, so I have to kind of just crop it out really awfully like this. But hey, it works.
World. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bouncing, like with
There you go, so that works.
Coming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in
I know the quality's really bad. Hopefully it won't lag too much.
world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development.
There you go, that works. Alright, so yeah, it's a kart racer.
First up, we've been working on item bouncing, like with the bowling ball item.
Okay, so item bouncing. There's a video where we had like where was it? Item card system, item hard. Accelerate dragon. Moon power, item shield, bounce. Oh, here we go, bouncing. Right, there's two. Which one's the best one? I think I did this last month as well. Oh yeah, I'll go for this one. Pull up my YouTube downloader again. What are you guys saying? I show my friends the monthly devlog videos every time they come out, since most of them don't follow the forums in Discord. They're really useful, I'm glad you're doing them. Thank you so much, Levi, I appreciate that. The Max says, I use any video converter for downloading YouTube videos as it downloads the video in the highest quality. Oh man, any video converter. I remember that going in like 2012. They're still going. Let's have a look. This is bumping. Prediction. Bouncing items. Yeah, okay. So paste that in the footage folder, drag it in. Don't think this has a video track, but I'll still do it this way. Once again, it's 720.
First up, we've been working on item bouncing like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling. Like with the bowling ball item.
Alright, perfect. Hope you guys can see this all okay. So, with this, I want to get rid of this horrible border. I'm gonna go over to here and go to my crop effect, drag it on. And here we've got some controls, so we can crop from the left. So let's do 2%, that's a bit much. 1, maybe 0.5, yeah, that'll do. Same on the right. Top. Perfect, and then bottom, 0.5 again. Ooh, 0.7. 1. There we go. And scale it up a tiny bit more. And then, there we go.
Development. First up, we've been working on upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bouncing.
So here I'm going to change this title to Accelerate. Item bouncing.
Like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling.
And then put some item, what's it called?
Well as out of bounds
handling. Where was the out of bounds one? Okay, I don't think I downloaded that one last time. So I'm going to
as well as out of bounds handling.
Download that one. I'd put some music on, but I don't know if that would like. I don't know if we want to do that. Find in page Firefox. Oh, damn. Ah, here it is. Alright, got it. I know, Max, but it's like from a company POV, you know? I actually listen to like Monstercat all the time, and they're quite good with their copyright kind of stuff. They demonetize your video, but like for people like me that's fine because I don't really make any money anyway. and you don't get strikes or anything. They just kind of like take the money, which is fine with me. They can have it. Someone worked really hard to make that video, that music, I mean. But yeah, let's have a look at my Spotify. Been listening to Avicii. I love Laszlo. Laszlo made the Linus Tech Tips theme, if you know that. Alright, out of bounds handling. Ah, it's got an audio track. I'm gonna track that there.
As well as out of bounds handling, terrain tire effects.
Alright, not much time in this one, so I'm going to carefully pick where we want to start the clip. Maybe like this.
As well as out of bounds handling, terrain tire.
Oh yeah, also, that reminds me of something. You guys can help me pick what Tower Night music we put in the background of this month's video. I don't actually know the songs off by name. I know like Event Horizon is my favorite. I know that, how that one goes. But like I know the music and I know the names, but I can't put them together. So let me pull up VLC here. I have the soundtrack, so I have like everything just ready to go. Here's Event Horizon. I think we've used that one in a couple of videos already, so I'm gonna skip that one. We'll see if you don't put in some Planet Panic music. Let's have a listen to Planet Panic. Oh, this is kind of nice. I like this one. I've never heard this one before. I like the first one, honestly. It's too like slow for the pace of the video though. This is Virus, we don't want Virus. I'm gonna stick to Mini Golf or Ball Race. In fact, Mini Golf doesn't even have any. What am I on about? Plaza, Virus, the Crusaders. Let's have a look at the Crusaders. I like this one. Not suitable for the video, but I do like this one. Whoa. I haven't had this one. I do like it. I need to play more Little Crusaders. Maybe we could go for Prism. I'm not a big fan of Oasis. I like Summit, but this bit really hurts my ears. In fact, it keeps going, doesn't it? Oh, this bit's alright. I've definitely used Galaxy in a video before. Maybe Merlin. The only issue with that is that loads of people turn up to game nights and Little Crusaders is like the player limit is quite low. I definitely want to do a what's it called? I do want to do a laser tag marathon when the new laser tag arena comes up. Might go for Galaxy, I like this one. Memories is quite nice. I think we'll go for Memories, something new. Midori's good, but it has lyrics and it's a bit distracting. This is quite nice. Paradise is a bit slow, so it's Nimbus or Memories. Good choice. Good choice. Galaxy's nice. I've done Galaxy before though, I think. Also, it sounds like VLC distorts the music sometimes. I don't know why it does that. Alright, Memories or Nimbus? I'm gonna go for Memories. Yeah, Memories has a nice fast-paced start. So, let me find Memories and drag it in. I'll zoom out so you can see what we're doing here. Memories it is. Alright. I don't actually know how long the delay is. I'm gonna do this and then see how long it takes. Damn, it still hasn't done it on my phone. Oh, did it not have my... There we go. Alright, now I can see my cursor. Yeah, okay, so it's like 8 seconds. Damn. As well as... Oh, that's very loud. It's audio gain. Crank that down.
Out of bounds handling. Terrain tire effects. Jumping. Item throw prediction. Skid.
That sounds good. Maybe a teeny bit louder.
Skid marks. Wheel suspension simulation. Speed lines. Bumping. Gameplay.
Oh, good length as well. Fun fact, the Twitter video limit is 2 minutes 20. And luckily I got the video down to 2 minutes 19 seconds 47 milliseconds. I had to trim off so many small parts. But we did it. I finally
Patron. Thanks a lot for watching.
Alright, so before I forget, let me add a quick fade out. I can't see much because my phone's in the way.
Check the links in the description and get some cool perks if you become a patron. Thanks a lot for watching.
That'll do. Alright, so let's go back to this. Oh. This. So, first of all, let's scale it up. My god, look at that bit rate. My colleagues need to record in a much higher bit rate. Alright, that's almost good actually. Can I just... Oh, there you go. Didn't even have to crop it that time. Perfect.
As well as out of bounds handling. Terrain tire effect.
I don't like that at all actually. I'm gonna trim. Does it show fade? Oh, there we go. It shows fading back in. Let's try this.
As well as out of bounds handling. Terrain tire effects. Jumping. Item 3. Terrain tire effects. Jumping.
Do you think I could sneak in a That looks too official actually. I should make it like Comic Sans. Comic Sans bold. What am I doing? No. See, I would put the sound from Dark Souls in, but that might be copyrighted, and I don't want to take that risk.
Terrain tire effects.
Terrain tire effects. Why is terrain tire effects? Oh god, is it? How do you spell tire? Is it with a Y or an I? Oh, there we go. Okay, we just got a couple pictures this time. That'll speed things up. So let me just drag these pictures in. Simple. Yeah, right, I'm gonna play some music. It's feeling a bit empty in here. Let me get my Monster Cat playlist, just so I know for sure the stream isn't gonna get wiped. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that at all, but got a bit of music playing just to fill up the empty space. Alright, so let's have a look at these images. We can probably just put these next to each other and crop them. So let me put that one there. Put this one there, scale it up a bit. That looks about right. And then crop them. Sweet. Is it loud? This is Little Too Close by Wild. I grew up listening to this song, damn. Must have been like 16, 15, no, 14, 15 when this came out. It definitely doesn't sound like it was that old either, so it's very scary. So yeah, what I wish Premiere had was just a simple align function. What is this? Oh, that's a... Let me lock that layer. Can I just like align these two together? That would be so much easier, like I can in Photoshop. But no, I've got to do it manually by eye. Thanks, Adobe. Got to carefully just kind of make sure I don't mess it up. And also the like hitboxes for them are still like uncropped. That's a bit annoying. I'll forgive them for that. Alright. Let me move one of them across. Like that. And then I'm gonna nest these two. Which essentially groups them. And call it dirt, I don't know. And then they move together like this. So I can just kind of do that. And then put a title in. But you guys can kind of see how this works now, right? It's pretty simple.
Main tire effects.
I need to double check that I'm spelling terrain tire effects. It's tire like that, right? That's how it's spelled in the devlog, so I'll take Cabooses' word for it.
Jumping.
Alright, I'm gonna... One minor thing I want to do is I want to set it so the next thing appears... Oh, I need to jump into this next sequence. Move these two across a bit. I need to want to make sure that both of these disappear the second I say...
Jumping.
Jumping. So we go back to the devlogs and find the jumping thing. There's a video for that. Would make sense. Bouncing items. Ah, here we go. I swear I did this last month. Let me load up last month's. Oh yeah, let me show you guys what a full one of these looks like with like the captions and everything in it. Here's April's. There we go. You can see it's a total unorganized mess. But it works, right? That's what matters. I swear I did a we can probably reuse this footage actually. Of just
It's
talking
in
about
early
Accelerate.
stages of development right now. We're only just figuring out the basics, such as drifting.
Yeah, we'll just reuse this bit. Place that last bit.
Kart Racer with 4 maps and
Makes it look more complete. The captions are quite intimidating. I mean, look at all this. I had to do all this manually as well. You can see all of these are separate lines. Let me go to this bit. 135. And then we turn captions on. Why can I not turn on captions? Oh. Here we go. 130. Yeah. So here's another weird thing, right? It says here, in addition to the main version M. I don't know why, but like, it when you like display the captions here, it shows this really spread out, and then the last letter on the end. I have no clue why. So here it says in the actual like subtitles, it says, in addition to the main version you can choose from. But here it says, in addition to the main version M. I've absolutely no clue why it does that. But yeah, anyway, let me play this and you can see.
in addition to the main version, you can now choose from Alpha, Minimalistic, Cute, and Cursive. On the side, we're also making some big improvements to the laser tag arena. Here's how it's looking so far. We've cleaned up and redone some of the...
There you go. While I'm here, actually, let me what am I looking for here? Closed captions display settings. Oh no, okay, I can't change it. I made the mistake of making subtitles in that Glass video from a while back and had to redo half of it. Oh, okay, yeah. Was that the one where I was like, I made the transparent joke? I don't remember there being captions for that. Alright, so this is, let's go back to this month's.
terrain tire effects.
See here, I can't I have to manually guess if it's centered. Like this gap and this gap aren't the same. And I have to manually kind of estimate it. That looks better. It really, really bugs me. I can do this in 10 seconds in Photoshop. But in Premiere, nah.
Jumping.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm pretty sure I demonstrated jumping last month. I can just reuse that. But it doesn't look like, it looks like the same footage in the actual thing. Oh no, I know what it was. It was the Twitter thing. I made, I don't know if I have that here. I don't think I do, but I made like a, I made a quick compilation video of all the videos in the devlog for 1 week for Twitter, just so those people can see. Pixel Games. I don't think it's gonna be here. Damn, am I really gonna have to redo that? I think I might need to. Crap. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Let me quickly go onto Twitter now. See if I can find what I mean. I'm not gonna put it on stream, but I'll link it. I made a replacement video to update that part, that post, but canvases have so much more stuff to talk about than glass. Well, yeah, videos are a bit difficult to redo in case of error. It'd be nice if YouTube would just let you re-upload a video and keep like the views and comments. So I was chugging some water there. Alright, I'm on the Pixel Twitter here. Where is it? Here it is. I'll link it in the chat so you can see. Oh, that's not going to appear as a link. Oh, no, it is. You can see there, May 14. I made like a video just kind of summarizing all the videos. Where would I have saved that? Oh, here it is. Accelerates. Yeah, this is it. Oh, I found it. There it is. All right. Sweet. So I can copy that. Oh, it's overwritten the thing. Great. There we go. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why is the snapping so strange? Why is there an audio track? I don't like that.
Jumping. Item throw prediction. Skid marks. Wheel suspension.
Yeah, there's not enough time to even show that jump.
Wheel.
It would need to be from like here.
Skid marks. Jumping. Item throw prediction.
Unless I sped that up.
Jumping.
It's a tricky one.
Jumping. Item
I often find myself literally just trimming like milliseconds off just to make something fit.
Jumping. Item throw prediction.
Gonna move that along a bit.
Jumping. Item throw prediction. Skid marks.
Yeah, that's also right. The gap's not the same. Ah.
Terrain tile. Out of bounds handling.
You know what? I'm gonna take a bit off here. I literally have like seconds to work with, so I'm gonna trim off. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna trim off 0.8 seconds. Hopefully that'll help. Like so. Actually, no, I don't need to. Yeah. And then just kind of bring that back as well. And then...
Terrain tire effects.
No, wrong one. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, move this. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Okay, move this left. Move this left as well.
Terrain tire effects. Jumping. Item throw.
Move that like there. Maybe here. And then
effects. Jumping. Item.
But yeah, it's very tedious. I love this stuff.
Jumping. Item throw prediction.
I literally just saved like 2 milliseconds just to make this look a tiny bit better.
Tire effects. Jumping.
Wow, it's Spotify's playing really old songs. Let me adjust. Let me sort. Muscat. Yeah, alright, I'll do.
Jumping. Item.
That'll work. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And then we can take out that and replace it with a good old standard title. I love it when Premiere just interrupts whatever you're doing, just to save. I would make these a bit smaller. Yeah, 59. Perfect.
Jumping. Item throw prediction. Skid marks. Real Jumping. Item throw prediction.
Alright, I remember item throw prediction was a video. Here it is. Aha. Oh, give me a sec. There we go. Alright, I just pinged all the patrons.
Jumping.
Jumping, we've done. Next is item throw prediction. I'm gonna download that video real quick. What's up, Badges? I don't know what name you go by, so I'm gonna call you Badges. That. Don't know if that should have my desktop or not. Badger, honey badger, what works for you? Whatever works for you. Usually I just call people by what name I see. As simple as that sounds. I'm gonna quickly open the pop-up chat. Even though I have 3 monitors, I'm starting to run out of space. I've been using my phone for chat, and I've now realised that's not a very good idea. All right, that's better. All right, now I can see the chat much better. Hey, Alex.
Item throw prediction. Skid marks.
Time to item. All right, so basically to summarize on what we've done so far. That's it. And we have all that to do. But yeah, we're just grabbing footage and sticking it in the good old Premiere timeline. But if you want to stay in chat and just ask any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Move my phone out of the way. There we go. So we have item throw prediction.
Item.
Yeah. So I'm going to look for that. Not sure why Windows' search function is so bad. Oh, I showed this off in the other video as well. Damn it. Where was it? This one. That's some throw prediction. I need to... There we go. Oh, I overwrote. Damn it. Stop doing that. Can I just drag it? No, I can't. Premiere, come on. To be fair, like, I'm not that good at video editing myself. There's probably many shortcuts that I could be using, but I'm not. I've heard that there's like a ridiculous amount of keybinds for Premiere that I just either don't know or refuse to use.
Item throw prediction. Skid marks.
Did I include the... Oh, I did. Didn't know I didn't crop out the other thing. The Unreal thing in in that Twitter video I was talking about. Left is 1, or 0.5. Let's skip this song as well. That's a good song, but I'm gonna skip that. Sure, that one will do.
Item throw prediction. Skid marks.
Why would you record in 720p and make my life a hell? A living hell. Because then I've got to crop your video. I would check that box, but it kind of stretches the video and I don't want that. I'll do. I hope not.
Item throw prediction.
720p isn't even considered like HD by YouTube standards anymore. Rightfully so.
Skid marks.
Did I include skid marks in this video? No. Alright, so for skid marks. Ah. Let's try. You'd love to see it. No, I don't want to download your software update. Please remind me later. That someone's getting a bit annoying. Need to update this my music. Alright. I'm now grabbing the skid mark video. Here we go. Oh, another one.
Skid marks.
Fun. I love working with 720p video in a 1080p sequence. It's my favorite thing. Well, luckily it's easier this time because I can just boom, 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 boom.
Skid marks.
Skid marks. I recorded these voice lines yesterday and they were hell. It was hell because I was so, like, it's so hot in my room. It wasn't comfortable at all. Oh crap. But that's what I get for living in the UK. Those videos aren't, those boxes aren't level and it really annoys me. That's better.
Item throw prediction.
It's been ridiculously hot over the past week. Nath, I hope you know that when this video premieres, I'm going to skip that skid marks bit. You're going to clip it. Why? Is that going to be the next pogo stick?
Pogo stick. Pogo stick. Pogo stick. Item throw prediction. Skid marks. Wheel suspension simulation. Prediction. Skid marks. Wheel suspension simulation.
That's a fancy word combination. Where can I find suspect? Wait, wasn't that in
skid marks?
I think that's in the same clip. Ah, there it is. That saved us some more time. Let's play some Laszlo music. I love Laszlo's fucking music, so good. Oh, he's got a new song out. Holy crap, I'm gonna listen to that later. Supernova, let's play that next. Love that song. That's such a good song, artist, Wild One. You know it. So this is Wheel Suspension. What is it?
Suspension simulation.
Oh yeah. Oh crap! I accidentally moved it. Wheel Suspension Simulation. How fancy.
Wheel suspension simulation. Speed lines.
Speed lines? Oh yeah, that's a new thing. Pretty sure. Let me put my tabs in order here. Speed lines. Ah yeah, just an image.
Speed lines.
Again, why 720p? Why do you do this to me, Pixeltail? I think that'll do. That's acceptable. I need to zoom in and see what I'm doing here.
Simulation. Speed lines. Bumping.
Bumping. So yeah, this process is literally just me listening to myself read the script. I could just read the script. Hydration.
Bumping.
Where is bumping? So yeah, I would have got all the footage like in advance, but this is literally like a quarter of the editing process, just finding everything, converting it if it's a WebM, because you can't use those in Premiere. I don't know why I did that. Damn, I thought I'd never say this, but I'm actually getting a bit cold. It's 26 degrees in my room and I'm getting cold. Alright. More 720p video. You guys should recognize this song. If you don't, unlucky. Bumping.
Bumping.
Oh, look at that border. It's gross. Why does Unreal even do that? Why would you brand your window like that? Oh, I need to zoom into this.
Wheel suspension simulation.
Actually, I can just crop that. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks good enough. Eight lines. This one is called Supernova, yeah. Oh, does it show what music I'm listening to? It shows I'm playing Premiere right now on my end. I don't know why it does that. Bit strange. But yeah, I love this song. This is why you should recognize it. Listen carefully. Sound familiar?
Bumping. Gameplay.
That's good enough. That will do.
Bumping. Gameplay.
We can go back to the one we used earlier for gameplay. Yeah, more of this. Providing Unreal graphics at Unreal rates. I mean, if you want to talk about Unreal rates, we can talk about how much Adobe's charging. My mouth is very, very dry. I'm gonna take a mint. I mean, it's true though, Levi. Don't get me wrong, their software is literally like miles ahead of anyone else. Hey Mike.
Gameplay.
How's stuff going in the WOG VC?
Gameplay and maps.
Ooh. Maps. Might need to show. Do I have a picture of Bedzoom here? I think what I'm going to do for maps is... Oh, really? Is that not 16 by 9? Why do you do this to me? You know what I'm going to do for this? Because Premiere has no other option, I'm going to open Photoshop and make like a 4 square grid. Just so I can know that I've aligned this. So I do apologize if the stream lags a little bit. You won't see it. I'm literally just going to make a giant plus and put that into into good old Premiere. That's how the pros do it. Alright, we have a rectangle. Now I'm gonna make another one. I don't know. My mic's at like full volume. The music's probably a bit quiet. But that's on purpose. Oh, everything just kind of stopped. But I should be loud enough. Oh, that'll do. I have a plus now. I'm gonna call it grid. I'm gonna drag it in and I'm gonna align. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no better way to do it. Where's grid.png? Did it save? Hello? Oh, it saved. Oh. Wrong folder. Grid.png. Here we go. That was like the most useless. Oh crap! That was the most. Oh no, I don't even know what to say. I shouldn't be quiet though. Let me check my sound settings, because I have been something might have changed. Recording. That looks normal. Voice mod should be loud. Yeah, it looks all good to me, Mike. Pogo stick. Pogo stick. So yeah, we're just gonna scale this and crop it. Sometimes the dumbest solution is the best way to go about it. Especially if your footage isn't 16:9. Alright, so we have bedroom. Gonna see if we have any up-to-date screenshots of the other maps. Not in that devlog. Ah, we have Pine Valley here. I'm gonna use this one. Wait, what? I can just drag that in straight from... Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder why I saved that. I've just dragged that in straight from Firefox. That's a new thing. I see that it's bitmap instead of JPEG, but it looks like it works. Oh, this works because it's 720, so I can just... And it's 16:9. Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, because of the border, the window border. Unreal, why do you do this to us? That looks all good so far. Actually, it doesn't. Ugh. Alright, that'll do. Oh crap, I accidentally moved. Alright, that'll do. I could have just done the whole thing in Photoshop. What the hell's wrong with me? Why didn't I do that? Oh well, too late now. Alright, so we have, I think the other two are Night City and the one with the really long name, right? Am I missing one? Oh, and Pine Valley. I mean, Sunrise Isles. I'm gonna do just the 4. Sunrise Isles is here. We saw each other's different points of view. Always coming.
Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom, one of the maps we hope to have. And maps. Speaking of maps.
Alright, so let's put BedZoom on top. This one on the bottom. That'll do. And then Night City. Do we have any screenshots of that? I don't think we do. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the last one. There we go. Oh, we could just use this. To be fair, they're not up to date. So, you can see I've done this before. So we want Night City. Me neither, Levi. I have no clue. I don't even know how to pronounce it. There you go. You forgot BedZoom, by the way. Why is that like that? Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. So I'll just crop this. That's good enough, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Why is the snapping so strange on these? Grr. It's gonna move these to random ones so they don't snap to each other. Alright, finally. Jesus.
And maps. Speaking of maps. And maps. Gameplay. And maps. And maps. Gameplay and maps. Speaking of maps. Play and maps. Bumping. Gameplay and maps. Speaking of maps.
That'll do. I don't know why my computer's chugging so hard right now. To be fair, I could have streamed this in 30 FPS
and maps.
Not really anything would have made a difference.
And maps.
Accelerate maps.
And maps. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom.
Alright, so what we're going to do here, some animation.
Maps. Here's BedZoom. Maps.
So we're going to take the position and the scale. Let's go from here. Set some keyframes up. Give them some Bezier. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to animate the crop as well. Give us some more Bezier. Let's see how this looks.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom. What?
Alright, let's pull the grass up. Actually, no, hang on. We can just avoid all this crop stuff if we... Oh, let me... We can avoid all of this if we just make... If we just put some Pine Valley on top. Like that. Oh no, it looks really bad like that. Oh yeah, let's That'll do, that's fine. Right, we too zoomed in. Already no. Alright. Yeah, that'll do.
Maps. Here's BedZoom.
Let's have a look at these graphs, shall we? So this is how you make an animation look good. So we want this. Oh, this to go look down like that. That to go across like that. Same with this one.
Maps. Here's BedZoom.
I wish I could zoom in better on this. This would be so much better in
Maps.
Yeah, After
Here's
Effects.
BedZoom.
So yeah, you can see here
Maps. Here's BedZoom.
in this animation it kind of slowly starts and then it really goes towards the end.
Here's BedZoom. One of the maps.
Now, if we undo all of this hard work we've made, because I just realized I've done something wrong. If we go to motion, I think it's motion. No, I'll transform. And drag this here. And then do it this way. What we can do...
Maps. Here's BedZoom.
If we do it this way... I'm gonna blur like this, isn't it? Ugh, what's going on there? Why is it doing that? What the hell? Is that slightly transparent? It can't be, right? Oh my god, it is. The image is slightly transparent. That's so strange. Let me save it properly and see if that makes a difference. That's so strange. Alright. It is, Alex. I don't know why it did that like that. That is very, very strange. What the fuck? I'm blown away by that. That's so weird. So I guess if we go to... Oh god, look how much stuff I have. I need to clean this up. So this is B3D. Let me replace that with May 2020 footage. Yes. Still the same. I've never ever seen that. Alright, let me convert it to like a PNG then. How weird. Alright, we've got the PNG now. The issue's still there. How weird. It still says JPEG. Let me move this aside. Oh right, yeah, let me I think it's this one. That looks better. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just slide it in there and then apply the effects. So we just need motion and transform. Put these here.
Maps. Speaking of like maps.
There we go. For some reason they didn't include the crop. Maybe I missed that. Yeah, I did. There we go. Alright. There we go, fixed it. How weird.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom. What?
Alright, so now we... Alright, so now we go to our effects, transform, and we set the position. Oh, I have no idea if this will work. Probably not. I'm going to note these numbers down. Oh, really? How weird. Let me, I don't know what to suggest. How weird. Makes sense, it's okay. I'm gonna ignore it because I've not heard of that issue with my mic. I'm gonna skip this song as well.
Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom.
Alright, so we've got that, we've got that. We've got that. Position scale. Wait, we already got one. Alright. So now we're gonna reset. Really? Why is the anchor point like that? How odd. Oh, it's a crop. Alright. So then we're gonna go to bam. Bam. Please work. Almost. There's a lot of trial and error and just general finicky stuff involved in in making these videos, as you can probably tell now. Because Oh yeah, my when I do this, it does that. That's probably what you heard. When I scroll across, it like plays the clip. So that's me saying maps.
Maps. Speaking of maps.
Okay. That's alright, that's understandable. Alright, so now we are going to animate this. Hopefully properly.
Speaking of maps.
Also, I'm going to skip this song. Alright.
Maps. Speaking of maps.
So scale, position, turn that off, shutter angle. Why does it do this? I don't understand why you do that.
Here's bed. Here's bed zoom.
That looks better, but cropping issues. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Oh, this makes my life so much more difficult because it's not in fucking 1080 16:9. I would have been done. I would have been done with this like 10 minutes ago if this was just in simple 1080p. But no, it's in 1880 by 965. Who would ever do that? Alright, so let's I'm just opening paint on there here. 1920 1080. Alright. Crop. Done. Alright, saved. I don't know if it's updated. Yeah, let's try. No, it hasn't updated. Oh, why do you make my life so difficult? For 3.png. Oh. Filtered? Why is it filtered? I'm so lost. Ah. I hate doing this sometimes. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. Alright, finally. Christ. From now on, I'm just going to convert everything to 1080p. 16:9. Because it makes my life so much more difficult. Way more harder than it needs to be. Oh, interesting, man. I want to hear that now. Alright, so now we can transform. Look how easy this is. Ready? Bam, it's done. In fact, no, it's not. Why is that? Whatever. I need the grid back. Because this is like hurting my brain. Where did the grid go? Here it is. Ah. I'm gonna... Oh, my brain seriously hurts. I'm gonna take all these... God. I'm gonna take all of these images and I'm gonna start again. Because this is seriously driving me absolutely insane. I'm gonna keep the grid, I'm gonna keep the title. Alright. We're gonna start fresh. So we've already got the why did I save that image? Oh, that's good. Let's start again. So paint.net. Resize 1920, 1080, nice and simple. Done. Alright, what's the next one? Pine Valley. Oh, 1080p by default. Thank you. You make my life so much easier. 2.png. Right. Next we have Sunrise Isles. Let's use that image. Ah. 3.png. And then we just need a picture of Night City. Wasn't that in... Yeah, this one. Night City 1. Can I... Can I not find... Oh, here we go. Villain Explorer. Call that 4.png. Drag that straight into there. And again, it's a strange resolution. Okay, now let's pray that this works this time. Christ. So we have... Bam, that one. 50%. All the way to that side. All the way to this side. Why is it like that? That can't be right. That cannot be right. That's something wrong going on. I'm going to make this in Photoshop. This isn't possible. Oh. I have no clue why this is like killing my brain. Sometimes you'll just have days where you're just like you're physically unable to make anything productive. That's today. Alright, 3840. And then 21, 60. And then we take that. You've got that. My god, what are these awful resolutions I'm being forced to work with here? Where were these even being saved? That says 1080. Oh, weird. Alright, so this one's actually... Damn, this song's old as hell. It's also a bit annoying, giving me a bit of a headache. Alright, I've done it. Finally. Pixel Games, Monthly Breakdown, May 2020. Footage. Screens.psd. I swear to God this is going to be it. I promise. I promise. It has to be. And if it's not, then... I don't know. That looks wrong off the bat. Weird. Oh yeah, I think I know why that was like that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's the grid. Look at this. The grid was wrong somehow. How did I mess up the grid? That looks right, right? Oh. I accidentally pushed my Discord buttons there. Yeah, that's right. I don't know how I've messed up so bad there. Okay. Speaking of maps. So now we go to... You get rid of that. To effects, transform, scale to 50. Set a keyframe, position. Here's bed zoom. So another 2, change that to 100. I mean 100.10. Alright, finally we're getting there. Sorry about all of that. Jesus, I'm sure that was very, very boring to watch. Alright. 1620. Yeah, can do. And maps. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom. Oh, it looks beautiful. I love it. Thank God. Let's give it some fancy animation.
Maps. Here's bed zoom. One bed zoom.
I don't know why it does that.
Here's bed zoom. One of the.
You seeing that? Like in the corner, it kind of like moves away a bit. Also, what's the point of zooming in if I can only do this? Jesus, come on. Alright, let's have a look at this. Maybe it's this. That looks right, yeah. Oh god.
Here's bed zoom. Here's bed zoom.
What the hell is this?
Maps. Here's bed zoom.
Why does it do that?
Here's bed zoom.
So bizarre.
Here's bed zoom. Maps. Here's bed zoom.
They are ever so slightly different, but like I can't zoom into this, and it bugs me. That one's taller, but that's just because it's a bigger difference.
Bed zoom.
I have this issue every time as well.
Maps. Here's bed zoom.
It's here. That looks worse. Ah, what if I do this? Oh, that's better. I can't see it now, but I can only see the graph. Right, so those are clearly not timed the same. If this doesn't fix it, I don't know what will, honestly. Because like they're identical now.
Maps. Here's bed zoom.
Oh, you know what? I'll accept that.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's bed zoom.
Let's speed it up a bit.
Here's bed zoom. One of the maps.
It's a bit sharp. Ah, hang on. Oh, fuck. Hi, Joe. What's going on? I don't know how my ability to make sentences is slowly fading away. I'm losing my sanity making this video. Let's have a look at this.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's bed zoom.
Why is that so slow? Also, I see that.
Maps. Here's bed zoom.
That'll do. We did it. Oh. This 5 seconds took like so long to make.
Gameplay and maps. Speaking of maps, here's bed zoom.
Alright, now here's the tricky part.
Maps. Here's bed zoom.
Please. Oh.
Here's bed zoom.
Why do you do that when I turn the animation on? So I want like motion blur when I do this.
Here's bed.
But when I enable it, watch this. Why? Why do you do that? You can kind of see it there actually.
Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have.
I don't know why it's just messes up the position here. Let me see if I can just correct it.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of
That looks good actually, damn.
maps. Here's Bedzoom.
Look how sleek that looks. Thank you, I guess. Let me I can see a line, I'm gonna move it down, 8, 10. There you go.
Maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one.
Could be with could do being faster.
Here's Bedzoom, one of the maps.
Oh, it's doing the effect again. It's barely noticeable. Don't know what causes that. Let's slow it down. Yeah, you can't see it here.
Here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for maps. Here's Bedzoom, one of the
That'll do. It does do like a bit of a weird kind of slide as it gets to the start and stop of the animation, but I did actually try nesting it first, and I'm not sure if that fixed it, but I'm happy with it now, and I'm not going to touch it anymore because I want to move on. Oh my god, that was stressful. You're right though.
We're also working on Pine Valley.
Alright, so let's listen to it.
Speed lines, bumping, gameplay, and maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on
Alright, so I need to make the title here.
maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom.
Here's Bedzoom. Let's have this fade out real quick.
Here's Bedzoom.
And then fade back in. Oh crap.
Bedzoom. Here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release.
Sweet. Alright, we can finally move on.
Ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items.
Ooh. For this.
We're also working on
Wait.
Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items. We have loads in the...
Okay, I just realized I didn't mention Night City, but that kind of makes sense because we're not actively working on that one right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Photoshop real quick and I'm going to swap two pictures around. Because then I'm going to be able to do a cool animation kind of thing. Hopefully this will update. There we go. Alright, so those are swapped around.
Of maps. Here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Working on Pine.
So here we're gonna do another animation real quick. It's gonna be
on Pine
much simpler. I'm just gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go straight down. Or straight across, I mean, to Pine Valley like this.
We're also working on Pine Valley.
Oh, that was good. I love the motion blur on that. I don't know why, but I really love motion blur. Like, look at this.
Also working on Pine Valley and
Let's do one more. 540. Why did it? Why is it doing that?
Working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to item.
That looks good. Oh, I'm proud of that. Alright, thank God that's done.
Gameplay and maps. Speaking of...
Hang on a sec. Okay, it's just Premiere. I thought there was I thought it wasn't aligned properly at the bottom.
And maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzim, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to...
I'm very proud of that. Alright, let's update the tiles as well.
To have ready for release. Also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles.
Oh wait. Oh. Why is it doing that? When I click, it like goes back to that. Let me quickly render this, just so I know I've got it right. Render into out. Alright, I know you guys can't see this box, but it's almost done.
And maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzim, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on.
Alright, we got it.
Working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles.
I'm so proud of how fluid that looks. It looks so much better. OBS is telling me my stream is dying a little bit, which is a bit concerning, but we'll keep going.
Have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley. We're also working on Pine Valley.
Weird.
Working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. And Sunrise Isles.
Do you guys see how smooth that is though? Or did you miss it?
And Sunrise Isles.
Look at those transitions.
We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. On Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Valley and Sunrise.
Sweet.
And Sunrise. And maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzim, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to item.
Perfect.
Isles. Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as...
Alright, for this bit, because there's not really anything I can show, because I'm going to explain all the items with the visuals in a sec, I'm going to go back and just make a title like this. And just have it zoom in. In fact, I don't think we need the transition. Let me get rid of this. No, not. There we go. And just call it accelerate items. Skipping this one. I'll do, and then center it. That does not look centered. The box does, but the text doesn't, and I don't know why it does this all the time. Could I'll manually I'll do.
Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as moon power, pin.
Moon power. Okay, so some of these I've got in. What's this? Oh, I can close out that. I'll keep that for later. I probably won't need it, but. So. Moon power was here, wasn't it? Yeah, here it is. Can you paste stuff into here? No. I think you could. Alright, so this should be a lot more simple. I'm going to have to do the croppy thing again. But, you know, what can you do? So motion and crop. And you can see here, like, how our progress, we're only a third way through. I've been going for two hours. I didn't lose a lot of time to that stupid crop thing, though. Why did I don't know? I don't want to. I have to manually scale this, aren't I? Yeah, okay. There we go.
Moon power, pin shield.
Alright, let's change the area that we're going to include, because like you can't see it here. Let's just cut right into the action. Oh.
Moon power, pin shield.
I want to start from here so that you don't just see its back and it's not like covering most of the footage. Like here. Actually, let's do like this. Because then you can see the front of Kalira. I think it's Kalira, right?
Moon power, pin shield.
Pin shield. Did I put that one in the video? I think I did. Yeah.
Pin shield.
Right. Pogo stick. Pogo stick. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Motion. Yeah, there we go.
Pin shield.
Okay, that was completely pointless because you can't even see the pins or the shield. So on the left we'll see where it starts, and on the right we'll see where it stops. So let's start like here, and then you'll see it. Yeah.
Pin shield. Flux.
Flux is a new one. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to have to download this, aren't I? Oh, it's an image. That helps.
Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole,
Pogo stick. Oh, I need to put tiles in, I forgot. I'll come back to that. I really like the effect that that we did on that one. I say we, I didn't make it.
Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux, Burb Shield.
Alright, accelerate. Moon power. Pin Shy Ald.
Flux,
Flux.
Burb Shield, Burb Shield,
Burb Shield. I can't seem to find the... Oh, there it is. Don't know how I completely missed that.
Burb Shield.
You can actually hardly see the word flux there. I'm gonna crank the shadow on that. Why does that look so strange? Ah, here's what we're looking for. No, it's not. Where's the shadow? Oh, weird. I don't recognize this. Maybe I've changed it. That's rotation, yeah. Why is that like that? I've not seen this. It doesn't look normal at all. Master Styles. Fill. Shadow. I'll just add another one. Does it not have a shadow at all? Is that why? Pretty sure it does. Yeah, there's a shadow there. Weird. That's a bit better. Perfect.
Flux, Burb Shield.
I should put the word item at the end of these. Mini golf hole. Oh, what have I done?
Mini golf hole. Gamer be gone. And last but not mini golf hole.
I like the mini golf hole. That'll be a good item.
Gamer be gone. And
I think Gamer Be Gone was my idea, but I'm not sure. I know the name was.
Gamer be gone. And last but not least, the combust.
Alright, so Gamer Be Gone. I'm going to show these two together. Import a multi-skill. Low-level exception. That sounds bad. Why is there a rectangle? Let me try this. There we go. Good morning, I'm Gunnar. I don't know where you live, but I'm sure that's not good for your sleep schedule. Most people are awake on the internet right now. At least you caught it. You missed me very frustrated at resolutions. What if we just do that and then this? Yeah, and then nest those two. Gamer be gone, and then scale it down. Hell yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Is it? Oh, it's slightly unaligned. Ah. Yes, it was one look. I do have like a now playing widget I have for my normal Twitch streams, but I don't have it on this version.
Gamer be gone, and last but not least, Gamer be gone. And
should we have a look at
Gamer be gone, and last but not least,
should we have a look at what we've done so far? How far are we in? We're not even a minute in. Christ. Let's should we have sit back and watch? Let's. Alright, sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, we do have most of this is kind of just ready. Alright, let's go. There you go.
hello and welcome to the Monthly Dev Breakdown, the series where we run through the coolest stuff we've worked on each and every month. Keep in mind this is all a work in progress and not the final product. So, let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bouncing like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling, terrain tire effects, jumping, item throw prediction, skid marks, wheel suspension simulation, speed lines, bumping, gameplay, and maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole, Gamer Be Gone, and last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models.
That's all we've got so far. There is one change I want to make. It's very minor.
Loads in the works, such as
I want to do this.
Loads in the works, such as moon power.
There you go. There's something about these shadows that I wanted to change. No, guess not. I need some something to wake me up. I'm getting exhausted even though I'm not really doing much. Zombie Massacre Night Yard I haven't done yet. Alright, so combustible Accelerate Dragon item. That's a good video. I'm just gonna put that video in. That conveys enough. I need to put my new Monster music in this playlist. Let me go through my liked songs and pick out. This is a good one. This is Be Mine by Laszlo. Move Me by Rogue is good. Watching the stream in VR while working on updating my streaming room in Virtual Cast is fun. Wow, nice. Fighters by Conroe. In the Winter by Gravitz. Home by Naturofun. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna add some of these to the queue. Thread of It by Conroe. Remember You by Conroe. Decoy World by Intercom. Adventure Amacius by Hyper Potions. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we've got some more music queued up. Alright, so Dragon item. Do we have the sound? No, we don't really need the sound, to be fair.
Combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart.
I'm gonna move that bit across because this is quite long.
And last but not
Yeah, like that.
And last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and
I love this song.
And last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models.
Let's move this along.
And last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart.
Alright, taxi. Here it is. I'm gonna experiment with animation here, because these are very clearly not 16 by 9. So I'm gonna try something new. Let's go to effects and transform. No. Transform. I'm gonna scale this up to like there. Rotate it like that. I have no clue what the milestones would be, but I'm sure the team will come up with something very cool, like they have done in the past. Right, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna size that down a bit more. Actually, I'm gonna do that a bit more.
Taxi cart, this police cart, and the flower power cart. This police cart.
Alright, so we've got the police cart. Similar thing. Transform. Rotate. Scale. Like that. And then what's the last one? The flower power.
And the flower power cart. On top of all that, we're also working.
Let's find the flower power cart. There it is. Alright. Again, transform, scale it up a little bit, rotate, just a tiny bit. But here, scale it down a bit more. That's good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to animate it. So we're going to
like this taxi cart.
We're going to set a keyframe here and here. No, just there. And then put that down there.
Like this. Like this taxi cart. Like this taxi cart. Like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the.
Maybe get some rotation. I'm imagining like you're kind of throwing like a printed photo onto like a table, you know? So maybe have it rotate like here and here. And then can we? No, we can't. Let's just improvise and put it like there.
Like this.
And then
like this taxi cart.
yeah, that looks a tiny bit more natural. Oh, it's using. Oh, damn it! It's using that as a anchor point. Of course it is. Ugh. Let's try that.
Like this taxi. Like this taxi car.
That's not bad. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in a sec. I'll leave you with my music. Be right back. I don't know why I muted Discord there, but I'm back. Hello. So now we're gonna do the same with all the other cars. Ah, that's an issue actually. Hold on. Let's move that across a bit. Like that.
Like this taxi cart. This police cart.
Alright, yeah, so let's do the same with these other pictures here. So, oh god, what have I done? So, stuff from the top. Transform. Why does that have to? Oh. Oh, I see, yeah. I don't know what I did. So, position, rotation.
Police cart.
Why is that so tiny now? That was a bit weird. That one there, that one there. Position, bring it down. Cool. Actually, no, before we do that, let's change the rotation. Now bring it down. Oh, wrong way.
This police cart.
God, it looks like a PowerPoint presentation animation. Remember those? Alright. Time to make this animation look good as well. Was the times when it was only you and me. Sorry. I apologize for that.
This police card.
Ugh, that's way too fast.
This police card.
That looks better. Alright, let's match the same with the rotation.
This police card.
And oh, why did it do that?
This police card.
I don't know why it does that. It just moves stuff when you turn the motion blur on. Oh well. No big deal. How does that look?
This police card. This police card. And the flower power.
That'll do. Let's move on. Oh damn it. Position. Rotation. Where's rotation? There it is.
And the flower power. The flower power. And the flower power. And flower power.
This is way too slow, but that looks good so far. I made a really good animation in PowerPoint for a science class in 2011 and I got an A+ for it. Oh, I'd love to see it if you still have it.
The flower power card.
I can imagine people making like incredibly complex PowerPoint animations. Like, remember Flipmode Studio in the DSi era? Imagine that, but with like PowerPoint somehow. Flipmode Studio was the best. I missed that.
Power card.
Does rotation change? Yeah, it does. Bum, 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 bum.
Power card. And the flower power card.
Yeah, it moved again.
And the flower power card. And the flower power card.
Let's correct its positioning. In fact, the scale's a bit high as well.
And the flower power card.
That can be fun sometimes. Alright. Let's crank that up a bit more.
And the flower power card. The flower power card.
That looks almost perfect. It kind of stutters at the end. I mean, at least it looks like it does. Let me I was gonna render that, but that might kill my PC again.
Worked on. Like this taxi card, this police card, and the flower power card. On top of all
That's good enough.
this police card.
I want to make the police cart come in from the middle. A bit more, so like that. The flower
Card. This police card. And the flower power card.
Oh.
On, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the flower power cart. On top of all that, we're also working.
Yeah, that'll do. Is that the title? Oh, well done.
Like this taxi cart, this police cart. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this.
I'm gonna fade these two out. I just got the diode trans on the left here. I'm not sure if anyone saw what I did there.
Being worked on, like. Some car models being worked on, like this taxi. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart.
So I need to turn down how often Premiere autosaves. I'm just starting to drive me mad. I think it's like every 3 minutes now. Every 2 minutes. I mean, double after 4. It's ridiculous.
Like this taxi cart. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the flower power cart. On top of all that, we're also working on the HUD. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box.
Yes, so that's a video. Where is it? Which one is it in? Here it is. I also have some chocolates with me. Mmm. If anyone here is from the UK, I'm sure you'd be glad to know I have some Cadbury Heroes. Just in like that triangular kind of carton thing. I got it for my birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago now. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh god, no, I'd never do a food stream. What the hell is this? Why does that... Oh. Ah, yes. Extremely low res. Look at that. That's the video compared to 1080p. That's actual size. God. Guess I have to do it like this and crop it a bit. I mean, I'd do a chocolate stream, hell yeah. I'd be up for that. 1.5. No. Oh, that's off the right, so like 2. No. 1. No. 1.2. Bottom 1. There we go.
you run into an item box, complete with artwork for every single item. If you send a message in Minigolf, it'll appear above you.
Alright, so from now on it should be a little bit faster. We might actually get it done like tonight. In fact, we probably will. Because most of this is just footage that's already been like put in. Like all of this, I can basically skip now. I'll watch over it just to make sure.
All that, we're also working on the HUD. Here's the animation. We're also working on the HUD. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box.
This looks awful, but that's because I'm watching it back at half quality. It will look more like this.
Here's the animation for when you run into an item box, complete with artwork for every single item. If you send a message in Minigolf, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds.
Alright, so let me add titles to these as we go along. Oh my god, I really hope I didn't lose that recording. Please. I lost the recording. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, did it? As long as it's on YouTube. Can you guys hear me again? Am I back? Let me check my YouTube dashboard to see if it like kept the recording. Oh my god. It says live. He also says started streaming 2 hours ago. Well, hopefully it's just a dip in the recording then. Holy crap. Well, either way, welcome back. So basically what happened was, Premiere started to just chug. It just started to like slow down. And then OBS was like, an encoder error occurred. So that's always fun when that happens. But let's get back into it.
Send a message in Minigolf. Every single item. If you send a message in Minigolf, it'll appear above you.
Right, so Minigolf chat bubbles. I'm gonna double check the devlog to see what we're calling those. Floating text chat. Minigolf. Oh, game worlds. Game worlds floating text chat.
We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in Zombie Massacre.
I can summarize this as... Oh, my chat isn't here anymore. I need to... my chat up again. There we go.
It'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in
Zombie Massacre. Weapon improvements.
Above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in Zombie Massacre. The RPG was changed to a homing RPG for even more damage. We've also been improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released RPG for even more damage. We've also been improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released Nightyard, a super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Trainyard. If you're into speedrunning Ball Race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each Ball Race level, as well as your personal best.
I'm gonna zoom in here.
Shows the top 10 scores for Ball Race. You can now enable a HUD option that shows the
Position and scale.
The top 10 scores for
Bam, bam. Hey Amber, if you're watching, congrats, you're famous. You did it.
that shows the top 10 scores for each ball.
Ugh. Many questions.
Shows the top 10 scores for.
First one is, why does it do that?
Option that shows the top 10 scores for each.
Oh, the peaks are probably on. Damn it, where was it? Where the hell was the... Here we go. Da 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 da.
Enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for.
Aye, why does it do that? I hate that.
Option that shows the top 10 scores for. That shows the top 10 scores for. That shows the top 10 scores.
Ugh.
The top 10 scores.
Why do you do that? I don't understand.
The top.
What the hell is this?
Shows the top 10 scores.
That is so awful. I'm gonna redo that.
A HUD option that shows the top 10 scores.
Honestly, that's not bad. Just as is. Can I just not? Yeah.
Option that shows the top 10.
It was okay.
A HUD option that shows the top. HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level.
If I make that a bit faster.
Option that shows the top 10.
That I'll honestly do. And then good old. Yeah.
Option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level. Enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we call the time gun, designed best. We've made what we call.
There's a bit of a gap there I want to trim. Shave a few more milliseconds off the video.
as your personal best. We've made what we call the time best. We've made what we call the time gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery.
Yes. Alright, let's find these. I think only one of those images needs to be there, really. This one. What? Oh, I didn't update the title.
Improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released Night Yard, a super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Train Yard. If you're into speedrunning ball race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we...
Oh, damn, my computer's struggling here. Ball race. Leaderboard HUD.
We call the time gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the arcade.
That time gun is really cool. I like that.
It's your personal best. We've made what we call the time gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the arcade. We've improved the in-game flashlight. No more colliding with weapons.
Ah. What have I done? I hate having to call it a flashlight because we call it a torch.
Arcade. We've improved the in-game flashlight. No more colliding with weapons. The new flashlight looks far more natural. We fixed the bug where the moon would somehow bend space and time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't notice that one. A very, very strange one. This. We should do that in real life. 2020's been crazy enough. So why don't we just fuck up the moon? I like how on the devlog it's just not put down as fixed moon. I mean, it works, but like, it's a bit funny.
Natural. We fixed the bug where the moon would somehow more natural. We fixed the bug where the moon in the arcade. We've improved the in-game flashlight. No more colliding with weapons. The new flashlight looks far more natural. We fixed the bug where the moon would somehow bend space and time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore. We've also been taking time to fix long-standing issues with Virus and adding more polish with the View Bob.
Alright, we're speeding up. Oh yeah, you guys should see this. Oh god, what have I done? You guys should see this this shot I got as well.
There anymore. We've also been taking time to fix long-standing issues with Virus and adding more polish with the View Bob, a new crossbow weapon, and map lighting classes, and odd reworks with
You gotta admit that was cool.
the View Bob, a new crossbow weapon, and taking time to fix long-standing issues with Virus. The View Bob, a new crossbow weapon.
What? 0 out of 10? Crossbowler? How did I type that? Crossbow weapon.
And map lighting passes and odd reworks with Bob. A new crossbow weapon. And map lighting passes and odd reworks with overtime in hospital. With overtime in hospital. And finally, we've been fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And finally, we've been fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And that's pretty much everything we worked on last month. If you want to support
I'm gonna make this fade out. But yeah, we're almost done. I'm not the biggest fan of the crossbow, but maybe I'll adjust to it. I do need to play more Virus. I need to play more Little Crusaders and Zombie Massacre more than anything, because I haven't got all the milestones for those yet, and I really want them.
Aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And that's pretty much everything we worked on.
That fade is way too slow.
And that's pretty much everything we worked on last month. If you want to support our development directly, you can do so on Patreon and Ko-fi. Check the links in the description and get some cool perks if you become a patron. Thanks a lot for watching.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Should we give it a sit back and watch? We're not done yet though, because next we have to do captions. Yeah, they're alright. Let's give this a watch, shall we? Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the Monthly Dev Breakdown, the series where we run through the coolest stuff we've worked on each and every month. Keep in mind this is all a work in progress and not the final product. So, let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bouncing like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling, terrain tire effects, jumping, item throw prediction, skid marks, wheel suspension simulation, speed lines, bumping, gameplay, and maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole, Gamer Be Gone, and last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the flower power cart. On top of all that, we're also working on the HUD. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box, complete with artwork for every single item. If you send a message in minigolf, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in Zombie Massacre. The RPG...
It's lagging and like low quality here because it's like having to render it in real time. So it won't be like that in the final version.
Rifle items in Zombie Massacre. The RPG was changed to a homing RPG for even more damage. We've also been improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released Night Yard, a super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Train Yard. If you're into speedrunning ball race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we call the Time Gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the arcade. We've improved the in-game flashlight, no more colliding with weapons. The new flashlight looks far more natural. We fixed the bug where the moon would somehow bend space and time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore. We've also been taking time to fix long-standing issues with Virus, and adding more polish with the View Bob, a new crossbow weapon, and map lighting passes, and odd reworks with overtime in hospital. And finally, we've been fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And that's pretty much everything we worked on last month. If you want to support our development directly, you can do so on Patreon and Ko-fi. Check the links in the description and get some cool perks if you become a patron. Thanks a lot for watching.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty happy with that. And we are literally like 12 milliseconds under the Twitter limit. So I think it's time to move on to captions. which is going to be very, very boring.
The final
like,
product.
seriously.
So, let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next...
Literally, I'm just going to listen to the sound clip, type it in, time it. That's it. So I'm going up to captions up here.
Let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate.
Oh man. We're hard at work on Accelerate.
The next upcoming game world.
Literally, like, I don't know why I should even stream this, but why not?
Let's get started.
Oh, I need to turn my captions on. Oh, they're on. Why can't I see the captions? Oh, there we go.
Started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming... We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bounting, like with the bowling ball. Item bounting.
I should probably save.
Like with the bowling ball item. Ball item, as well as out of bounds handling.
So I was just checking my phone notifications.
As well as out of bounds handling. Terrain type.
Man, I haven't heard the song in ages.
Jumping. Jumping.
Yep, this is literally homemade captions.
Item throw prediction. Item throw prediction. Skid marks. Wheel suspension simulation. Speed lines. Bumping. Gameplay. and maps.
Oh hey, it's Mega Bacon Sticks. How you doing? Unfortunately, you missed like most of the stream. You missed the fun parts as well. I'm just doing the boring part at the end, which is adding the captions, which means listening to what I say, typing what I say, and then repeating.
And maps. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom. Here's BedZoom, one of the maps we hope to have. Speaking of maps, here's BedZoom, one of the maps we hope to have.
Yeah, what? You're in the US, right? And you've only just woken up. It's like 3. Well, actually, mine's probably like that. I used to wake up at like midday 1.
One of the maps we hope to have ready for release.
So we're kind of even.
We're also working on Pine Valley. Working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Sunrise Isles. Moving on to item.
Yeah, I'm used to it, dude. I mean, usually I wake up at like midday or 1 and then crawl out of bed at like 3 or 4. I'm really lazy. I like to just lay in bed for a couple hours every day.
And Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items. We have loads in the works. Such as
Oh, my captions are shifted. Yeah, I'm literally just like sat here, just doing this.
we hope Pine Valley Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Moon Power, Pin Shield,
Oh, well done. Tower Knight uses mostly Roboto, which funnily enough used to be the default Android font, which is why I like it.
Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a cool name for a font as well. Oh yeah, so it is. Wow. I really like that. Damn. Outage.
Flux, Burb Shield,
Oh, these still... Oh, damn it, I accidentally made all these metallics.
Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole,
Oh. Don't know what I did there.
Gamer Be Gone, Hole, Gamer Be Gone, and last but not least,
I need to double check how you spell the name of the dragon item. Oh, let me check the script. That'll be easier. Combustible dragon item.
the combustible dragon item. We've also got some cut.
Oh. Yep. I don't know if I came up with the idea or the name, but I definitely had some kind of influence on Gamer Be Gone, and I'm very proud of that.
Dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on. Like this tank.
Got some cart models being worked on. Like this taxi cart.
Like this taxi cart. This police.
This police cart.
and the Flower Power card. Power card. On top of all that.
On top of all that.
We're also working on the HUD. Also working on the HUD. Here's the animation. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box.
I think that should be a bit bigger. Yeah, that looks better.
Complete. With artwork for every single item. If you send a message in Minigold, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speed with artwork for every single item. If you send a message in Minigold, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and
We've increased the firing speeds of the... Oh. Crossbow.
firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle item.
Damn it, why does that keep happening?
Rifle items in Zombie Massacre.
I have no idea what that means, Melon.
Action rifle items in Zombie Massacre. The RPG was changed to a homing RPG for homing RPG for even more damage. We've also been improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released Nightyard, a super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Trainyard. If you're into speedrunning Ball Race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each Ball Race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we call the Time Gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located...
Slow down, Jesus.
super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Trainyard. If you're version of the Zombie Massacre map, Trainyard. If you
I've never heard of Miserilo. Mizalu. Let's Google this. Oh, this.
of the Zombie Massacre map, Trainyard. If you're into speedrunning bull race, if you're into speedrunning bull race, you can now.
If you're into speedrunning bull race.
Race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top.
You can now enable a HUD option that.
You can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level.
Shows the top 10 scores.
Option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level, as well as your personal. Ball race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we call the time gun.
This one? Or the one you were... I was just singing. Probably the one I was just singing. What about it?
We've made what we call the time... personal best. We've made what we call the time gun. We've made what we call the time gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery. We've improved the in-game flashlight. No more colliding with weapons. The new flashlight looks far more natural. We fixed the bug by the moon with some the bug by the moon would somehow bend space and time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore.
Oh man, I haven't heard this song in ages. time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm not sure how that happened. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore. We've also been taking time to fix long-standing We've also been taking time to fix long-standing issues with virus. And adding more polish with the view bob. A new crossbow weapon. A new crossbow weapon and map lighting passes and map lighting passes and art reworks with overtime passes and map lighting passes and art reworks with overtime in hospital. And finally, we've been fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And that's pretty much everything we were bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world. Fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest update. Almost there. And that's pretty much everything. And that's pretty much everything we worked on last month. It's pretty much everything we worked on last month. If you want to support our development directly, you can do so on Patreon. Directly, you can do so on Patreon and Coffee. Check the links. Check the links in the description and get some cool perks if you become and get some cool perks if you become a patron. If you become a patron.
Thanks a lot for watching.
We did it. We did it. We did it, Reddit. We finished it. Oh, man. Alright, let's watch through it one more time, shall we? With the captions on. And just double check that we're all good. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to the Monthly Dev Breakdown. The series where...
Oh yeah, also the captions like do this weird thing where if they go too long for this bar, also I don't know why they're so spread out, but if they go too long for this bar, it'll just show the last character at the end. I don't know. This is normal. Like, it's correct. It's not supposed to look like this.
Where we run through the coolest stuff we've worked on each and every month. Keep in mind this is all a work in progress and not the final product. So, let's get started. We're hard at work on Accelerate, the next upcoming game world. It's a kart racer with 4 maps in development. First up, we've been working on item bouncing like with the bowling ball item, as well as out of bounds handling, terrain tire effects, jumping, item throw prediction, skid marks, real suspension simulation, speed lines, bumping, gameplay, and maps. Speaking of maps, here's Bedzoom, one of the maps we hope to have ready for release. We're also working on Pine Valley and Sunrise Isles. Moving on to items, we have loads in the works, such as Moon Power, Pin Shield, Flux, Burb Shield, Mini Golf Hole, Gamer Be Gone, and last but not least, the combustible dragon item. We've also got some car models being worked on, like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the
Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought worked on wasn't there.
like this taxi cart, this police cart, and the flower power cart. On top of all that, we're also working on the HUD. Here's the animation for when you run into an item box, complete with artwork for every single item. If you send a message in minigolf, it'll appear above you. We've increased the firing speeds of the crossbow and bolt action rifle items in Zombie Massacre. The RPG was changed to a homing RPG for even more damage. We've also been improving other aspects of the game. Also, last month we released Night Yard, a super difficult nighttime version of the Zombie Massacre map, Train Yard. If you're into speedrunning ball race, you can now enable a HUD option that shows the top 10 scores for each ball race level, as well as your personal best. We've made what we call the Time Gun, designed for the future rail-based shooting gallery located in the arcade. We've improved the in-game flashlight, no more colliding with weapons. The new flashlight looks far more natural. We fixed the bug where the moon would somehow bend space and time and warp. I'm not sure how that happened, but it doesn't do it anymore. We've also been taking time to fix long-standing issues with Virus, and adding more polish with the View Bob, a new crossbow weapon, and map lighting passes, and art reworks with Overtime and Hospital. And finally, we've been fixing bugs and improving various aspects of each existing game world in the latest updates. And that's pretty much everything we worked on last month. If you want to support our development directly, you can do so on Patreon and Ko-fi. Check the links in the description and get some cool perks if you become a patron. Thanks a lot for watching.
Wow, well there you go. I honestly didn't think we'd finish it today. Just because the whole first half of the video was taking so damn long to make. But here we are. How's this? Oh yeah, I was meant to remove that. But yeah, there you go. There's a whole monthly dev breakdown video. What a journey it's been. So yeah, I guess now I'm just gonna end the stream and export it and maybe get it out Friday or tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it a lot. It's been a bit stressful at times. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. And I'll probably do another one of these next month. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on a lot of things. Depends if there's any interest. I don't know if this stream has been too boring or interesting or what, but yeah, if you have any questions about the stream, feel free to DM me on Discord. But yeah, for now, thank you all for turning up. I'll see you guys later.